Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for October 27th to November 3rd. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. We've got the Eight of Cups here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. We also have the full moon happening in your sign, but I feel like it's next week, so make sure you tune into your monthly reading for that, okay? The Seven of Swords, damn. Temperance. Okay, what's going on here? Wow. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say to you. We're going to do love at the very end if you are new here and you've never watched these videos before, okay? Hey, hi. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. There's a huge, something really big happening here with respect to your strategy and your planning around your money. And I think actually now that I'm, thinking about what's going on astrologically, a lot of this has to do with, hold on, I don't need this deck. We're not going to use that one today. Don't need this one. This is the love ones, which we'll use in a little bit. Excuse me. So Uranus is retrograding back into your sign. It's been in Gemini for the better half of this year, but it's going to be retrograding back in your sign for its last little bit before it goes back into Gemini full time for its cycle, which is about a 7-year cycle. This has to do with really, really big strategy, planning, innovation, and disruption with respect to your finances, your financial stability, and your wealth. With the big picture thinking, Pleiades, energy, visionary, inspired ideas, and then Uranus, and then grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. There could have been a lot of changes happening in your life, potentially like over the last little bit. And now you're in this place as we enter in, Scorpio Taurus season, which is the second 8th house axis. If you've taken my money magnet workshop, you will know that the second house, which is ruled by you, Taurus, and then the 8th house ruled by Scorpio, I call those the wealth portals within your astrological wheel, because the second house is how you make money and the 8th house is other people's money and how they give to you or what you owe to others. And you being Taurus in nature, being ruled by Venus, there's this really prominent focus on money, on financial stability, on financial wealth. And in addition to that, Venus is going to be in Scorpio opposing you. So there's like all this, I almost want to say like oscillating energy in your life with respect to your money, with respect to your wealth, with respect to your financial stability, your financial security. It's quite a big deal, to be honest. What I think has been happening here is a lot of you are walking away from a particular narrative around your money. This could have been like you walking away from a relationship where you were like a stay-at-home parent and so you didn't have financial independence or financial stability. This could also be you walking away from a job that is just not serving you anymore and you're like, you know what, Char, I'm going to step into a career, a vocation that is very fulfilling for me. This could also manifest itself in you letting go and rewriting a money story. For those of you that find yourself, feeling guilt, shame, scarcity around your finances, on the 29th, I'm going to be hosting a free quantum wealth activation webinar. So sign up to my mailing list. It's down in the description box below, and I'll send you the link, to join that free webinar, okay? Or if you're following me on Insta, it's in my Insta stories. The 8 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune is what you're turning, right? The wheel is turning. You're shifting, you're moving that forward, you're planning, you're thinking about the future, and you're also recognizing and realizing what's just not in alignment anymore. This is what I'm saying to you. Something big has been transforming in your life. And then this month, you're kind of just like, or this week, I should say, you're kind of like pushing that momentum out into the world. And it's a good time to do so, especially before Mercury stations retrograde. So it's like you're understanding that the tides are changing and you're leaning into these tides that are changing to benefit you. The Ace of Swords to 7 of Swords, people, 7 of Swords, I don't always love it, to be honest. But what I've learned with the 7 of Swords is sometimes it's less about cunningness and more about strategy. What I've learned is that sometimes this is about keeping things close to the chest. It's about planning long-term. It's about envisioning and thinking long-term so that you can get what you desire. But you're realizing and recognizing, especially because this ace is here, what is not working anymore. So you're cutting away the bullshit, you're cutting away the BS. And now with Temperance, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands at the end of your reading, you're strategizing and planning, navigating things very differently for your own benefit, for your own financial success, for your own long-term success. And I really, really like this for you. It's like you're ebbing and flowing with the energy. You're recognizing and realizing, you're going, sure. You know what? Now I've understood. Now I'm seeing why like A, B, C, D in my life didn't work out. And now I'm going to be leaning into all this other stuff. You know, you're really shifting the perspective, shifting the mindset, and it's going to benefit you significantly. With the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands here in your love life. If you want to book a session, by the way, take the Money Magnet workshop. All that stuff's down in the description box below, okay? The 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. Yeah, in your love life, Page of Cups again, 7 of Cups here. This could be maybe, excuse me, for some of you in the past, the Chariot and the King of Wands, you could have thought that your significant other, your partner, was supposed to help you with your finances or help you financially. And now you're in this place where you're like, no, you know what, Char, I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be focused on my own finances. I'm going to be focused on my own success instead of relying on a romantic partner. And honestly, I think it's really good. I also feel 3 of Pentacles, Page of Cups messages coming through, unfinished business, collaboration, networking events here. Page of Wands is also a messenger, you know, and you have him, excuse me, 2 times. And we have this card here that says return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So for a few of you, there could be somebody coming from the past, very Mercury retrograde coded, wanting a second chance, but holy cow, curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. This person could just, you know, not necessarily be ideal here. And so yeah, for some of you anyways, there's this recognition here that, oh my God, maybe he's hot or she's hot. Maybe there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. But at the same time, they're not good for me. And for others of you here, it's about shifting the negative mindset that you have around this relationship and giving it an opportunity to start again. Now, you'll only know here if it's time to walk away or not. You do have the Devil here at the bottom and the 5 of Cups. So do with that what you will, Taurus. If you want to work together with me in any capacity, book a session or sign up to my free course or my school, etc., it's all down in the description box below. Here is this quarterly reading to help you navigate the last few months of 2025. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.